Hey, Cal. Hope, did you talk to Hope? She loves her gifts. That was very sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well done. Oh, yeah. She does. I think you nailed it.
Check. We're good. Big time. All right, guys, welcome to Monument, Colorado. Just about 45 minutes south of where the Sabercats usually skate. In a frigid Coloradan land, 0 degrees was the registered temperature on my gauge in the truck on the way down here. Many thanks to the Keenan family for hosting the boys at their house for dinner. Taco night. I will tell you, to my right, I'm going to have a hard time seeing that back corner, but here we go. Cody Marchand on the faceoff. Let's let the Wild Rumpus start. Here we go. Puck scoots out to Lewis Palmer's zone. I'm going to figure out what their mascot is at some point. Takes a funny bounce off of the boards. Lewis Palmer in the zone. And behind the net, Enzo sent it over to Ozzy, now near side. Here's the Cats in the zone. Alex, near side. Marshy to the corner, battle for the puck now on that near side half wall, sent back in. Scoots out of the zone, Mandeville's going to pick it up. In the middle of a change, Cats are going to get in the zone, they're going to be on a rush. Alex, he's in the zone, a shot! It's in the front, rebound, chance. Came out, shot by Enzo, and a goal on the rebound, Marchand! Shot by Enzo. That was brought into the zone by Nyson. Enzo with the shot on the rebound that scooted out, and Marshy scores. 1-0, just a few seconds into this first period. Cody got the rebound. Well, let's take that fast start. All right, Dylan on the draw at center ice. Out with Sam and John. Face-off one sent to that far side to Cicero.
Castle View's goal scored by number 23, Alex Nielsen. Assisted by number 16, Cody Marchand, and number 17, Ozzy Howard.
All right, puck gets sent all the way down the ice. Now the far side corner. Good pressure by Keenan. Lewis Palmer all over each other. And sent back in. Puck scoots almost out of the zone, stays in. Good keep in by Lewis Palmer. Brushed aside. Dom is in net this evening. They did a great job with his last name. It was pretty funny. That's a tough one. All right, pass goes to the front. Good block by Hilly. Into the corner where I can't really see. Puck is still loose. It's in front. Another save by Dom. Good pressure taken away by Dylan. No, another shot. Scoots out to the blue line. Kept in. Correct call by the linesman. Now sent behind the net. Hilligoss flips it down the ice. We're going to have an icing and a face-off. Big thanks to Drew Hilligoss for carrying all the tape and scissors and stuff back from Arizona. He gave it to me today. I appreciate that. Right, face-off's going to be the left side of Dom. Parker's going to be on the draw. Puck sent out into space. Sent deep by the Sabercats. Right there offside, we got to tag up. Spoons is after it. Now puck sent across that near side half wall. Shot blocked. Turn, shot over the net. Puck sent into the front. Dom is all over it. Got to get control of the puck. Katz is going to chase it to the corner. Katz made a good play in front of the net just a few seconds ago. Lewis Palmer picks up the puck again. Backhands it to the front. Shot and a goal. All right, a goal on the last shift there for the Sabercats. Marchand at center ice, chased to the outside, picked up by Ozzy. Sent back into space. Here goes Mandeville on the far side. Stay on sides. Good hit by Ozzy on that far side. Wrap behind Dom. Cody's going to get it. Takes it to the front of the net. Takes the puck out. Here goes Marshy. Nice pass across. Mandeville. Nice feed. It goes to Nyson. Puck to the corner. Alex is going to chase. Mandy's going to get there. Removes man from puck. Marchand circling in front. Pass just ahead of his stick. Good idea by Nyson. Puck at the skates of Marchand. Sent back in behind the net. Out of the half wall. Here goes Nyson again in the zone. Alex with a chance for another. Hilligoss in front. Takes it to the forehand side, just to the side of the net. Hilly all over the puck on the near side. That's picked up by John. Kicked out with his skate. Loose again in front. Dylan's going to get it. Shot. Blocked on its way there. Rebound! And a goal! Sam Lehman comes off of the bench. Rockets a shot. 2-1. He feels comfy at this rink, doesn't he? Yes, he does. Welcome home, kid. Huh? Welcome home. Yeah. What a goal. All right, face off again, center ice. It's Dylan. Sent deep behind the net, wrapped behind Dom. Enzo's going to get there. Don't know what happened in the corner. All right, puck contested in the corner. Puck rattles out of the zone. John's going to get there. He's going to pick it off. We have 2-on-1. John and Sam. Oh, good play by number 11 to break that one up. Good rush by the Cats and a good hustle back by Sammy and John. 27 takes it wide. Shot across the front of the crease. Just a warning shot across the bow. Picked out of the air by Jeff. Here goes Keenan. Into the Lewis Palmer zone. And behind the net, racing. That's JT. Good hustle, big guy. Sent back in, loose in front again. Shot chance for Calvin. Sabercats all over the Lewis Palmer zone. Puck taken out. Oh, tried to send it wide. Sent into the zone. We're going to have an icing. 11:35 left in this first period. 2-1 just score. Face off. Sent back and behind. The shot by JT. Spoons. Oh, another tip in front. All right, I need to get a name here, guys. I apologize. I know I had it. Forgot my cheat sheet at home again. Ugh. Coker. That was a tip in front by number 9. Michael Coker. Face off, picked up. Right at Spoon's feet, sent up to Hilligoss. Back to Hilly. Hilly tries to send it to the corner. It's chipped out. It's going to go to Coker. Coker backhands it across. Nice save by Dom, covered up. And a face off. All right, Marshy, Mandy, and Alex are going to come out. Ozzy and Enzo back on D. I always think that. Ozzy and Enzo sounds like it could have been an 80s sitcom. Nope. That was an aggressive whistle. All right, Marshy on the draw. Left side of Dom. Dom Cachon. Oh, I'm going to struggle with my big fat head tonight. Hard to see that corner. Dom covers it up on a really weird bounce. Change of direction, sent to the front again. It's up in the air behind the net now. Loose in front, picked up by the Sabercats. Here goes Marchand. Flips it across. Into the zone though, no icing. Cats are dancing. Nice flip out of the zone by Lewis Palmer, smart play. Enzo's on it. Sent back up, Nyson's gonna get it. Looking for an outlet, Marchand's coming up the middle, tries to send it to him. It's loose in front again, oh, Marchand almost had a chance. That's up, Enzo with the shot. Gloved out of the air. I guess our game has not gone live. I can't find us on game sheet. Oh well. All right, face off. Dylan. Face off one, sent back up. Just scoots. Oh, that might have stayed in. Jeff made a good run at it. Loose in front. Nice breakup right there by Hilligoss. Sammy behind the net, no trip. He might have got tripped by the net. Pass goes to the front again, picked up by Keenan. Now wide in the half wall, picked up by John. Sends it over to Sam. Sam in space, sends it deep. He's going to go chase it to the corner. Now in the half wall, kept in again by Sam. Lehman to the corner. Picked up by Lewis Palmer, passed into space. Cats had that covered. Sent back in by Parker. Behind the net we go. Now out into space. Pass goes across to Ozzy. Sent up to Parker. Parker chips it in. No ice. It's going to be chased by Spoons. Spoons goes to the corner. Nifty move. Good pass to the front. Calvin was waiting. Into the zone goes Lewis Palmer. Shot. And Dom saves it. All right, Marshy out for the draw again, left side of Dom. Face-off sent back behind the net. Picked up by Ozzy, sent to the far side. Now Mandeville flips it out of the zone. Oh, it goes right to Alex. He almost caught it out of the air. That was going to be a rush. Good puck movement. And a strange send into the zone deep and an icing by Lewis Palmer. And gets the face-off all the way down the other side. 8:57 in this first period. It's really cold in this rink. I can see my breath. And I brushed my teeth today twice. So it's not that. All right, on the draw, Marchand wins it, goes over to Mandeville. Mandeville looking for somebody in front. Behind again, Mandeville's going to get it. Sends it to Marchand. Marchand pokes it out. Behind the net, Marshy gets it. Sends it up to Enzo. Enzo shot up high. Tipped in front, almost tipped in. At the side by Nyson. Enzo's going to get it, send it back deep. Behind the net's Mandeville. Poked out. Sent up high just past Enzo, and we're going to have an icing and a face-off again. All right, Dylan on the draw. All right, far side. Taken out of the zone by Lewis Palmer. Ahead of steam on that far side. Pass goes to the front to no one. Cats with some good pursuit. That's the player Cats, not the Sabercats. Errant flip of the puck goes right to Cats. Sent behind the net, it's Hilligoss. Hilly sends it up to Sam. Flip to the corner on the far side, Cats chases. Grabs the puck across the blue line, now to John. John brings it in the zone. Lehman's coming on that near side. Sneaking his way to the front, he's going to get the puck. Pass goes across, deflected on its way. Blocked and kept in the zone by Sam. Nice play. There's a shot to the front. Lots of rebounds, folks. Lots and lots of rebounds. Puck picked up by Cats. He's going to send it back in. Cats need to tag up, and they do. Pass in the zone. Good pursuit by Spoons. What a play by Parker. Coming out of nowhere. Dove right through the passing lane. Picked off the pass. Puck ends up way back in Lewis Palmer's zone. Sent back up by Oz. Another front, tipped away by Parker. Ozzy, nice move, nifty to the outside. Pass goes in. Enzo chips it into the zone. Cat still with the puck. Marshy comes off of the bench. Puck still contested. Puck flipped out down the ice. We're going to chase it. No icing. Oz is going to get it. Wraps it around to the far side in front of the bench. Puck sent up and in. Shot in space. Dom with the big save. 6:21 in this first period. 2-1 again is your score. Marchand still on the draw, right side of Dom. Marshy wins it, sends it over to Ozzy. That puck got caught up behind the net, but picked up by Enzo. Shot, brushed aside by Dom. Mandy, nice pass into space. Nyson was racing. Lewis Palmer picked it off on the way, but great idea. That pass was on the mark, too. Chipped out of the zone into space. We have a high stick. Mandy knew it. Down the other end we go. All right, Marshy again on the draw. Now in the Lewis Palmer zone. Puck sent to the corner. Mandy's going to get there, wraps it around. Sent up to Enzo. Enzo battles to keep it in. Sneaks out to Marshy, passes across. Now Oz. Oz rips it deep. Boy, lots of drop pucks and rebounds when firing off or firing at the Lewis Palmer goaltender. See if we can take advantage of some more of those rebounds. Here goes Marshy. Draw sent to the corner again. What a hit by Nyson. Puck sent down. Ozzy gets it. Sent all the way down to Enzo, just passed. No ice. Mandy's going to race down there. He's going to try to get there first. Good hustle by number 10. Now Pinello. Nice pass across. Goes to Sam. I'm not sure they're calling ice. All right, Sabercats on a little bit of a change now. We get John still on the ice. Out comes a new D pair, Hilly and Jeff. 5:07 on the board left in this first. Face off. Dylan Anderson sent behind the net. Picked up by Lewis Palmer. Dill picks it up at center ice, sends it back. Sammy's got it. Lehman takes it wide. In the zone. Here's Sam behind the net. Sends it to the front. Chance. It's John Cicero with the shot. Nice save again. Good opportunity. Nice save by the Lewis Palmer netminder. No, it is. I just want to find some info, and it's our game is not loading. Uh-oh. Puck scooted away from the Sabercats. Keenan does a great job of breaking up the play. Ends up with a stick on his puck. Nice play, Jeff. Here goes Cicero, one-on-one in the zone. Another shot just wide of the net. Good angle. Nice shot. Parker hustles back to take care of the Lewis Palmer player. Goes right to the puck and takes it away. Puck flipped in. Keenan gets a piece of it. Picked up by Lewis Palmer. Pass to the front was broken up by Parker. Shot in front, another save, Dom. Puck still controlled by Lewis Palmer, kept in the zone, flipped into Dom again, loose in front, nice play by Parker. Get that puck out of there. Pass to the front, all alone, shot, another save, Dom. All right, Marshy, Mandy, and Alex back out on the ice. Face off. One by Marshy. Picked up near side. Here goes Alex. Into the zone. Takes it wide. On the near side. Looking to the front. Marchand's hanging out up top. Puck picked up by Lewis Palmer. Pass sent wide. It's going to go all the way back. Katz is going to pick it up. Sends it off of the wall. Backhanded pass to the front was covered by Enzo. 2:55 left here in this first period. Shots on goal pretty tight. 13 for the good guys, 11 for the bad guys. Nyson with the puck. Finds Marshy. Marshy flips it backhanded into the zone. Down they go in cover. We're going to have a face-off. All right, Dylan's going to be on the face-off. Out there with Sam and John. Sam Lehman, if you just tuned in, second goal of the game. Cats came out firing like the first 30 seconds or so. Goal by Cody, I think. It was all the boys involved. Now here goes Dylan. Across center ice. Flips it over to Hilly. Hilly shoots. Deflected up into the netting. We're going to have a face-off. All right, Dylan on the draw. Picked up behind the net, Lewis Palmer. Now Ozzy. Ozzy flips it to center ice. Sam Lehman is going to set it back up. Here goes Sammy. Nice pass to the middle of the ice. No icing. Puck's going to slow itself down. That must be a soft spot in the ice, or must be a little bit snowy because it's... That puck has slowed down there a couple of times. Perhaps a snowbanking. No one knows. I know where they're going to have snowbankings this weekend. Massachusetts. Forecast showed a possibility of 2 feet in my hometown. All right, here goes Parker across center ice into the zone. He's got Spoons with him. Nice pass. Chance for Spoons. Broken up by number 18. Ooh. Spoons is up. Took a hard fall there in the corner. Puck goes behind the net. Covered number 5. Who in front? Parker was there. Sent in front. Tipped. All right, Marshy's going to be on the draw. A goal right now would be lovely. A goal at any time would be lovely. But I think the Cats could use a little bit of the momentum they had early. Enzo's got to hop off the ice. Draw sent to that far side, or the half wall on the near side again. Gloved out of the air by Dom, and we'll do another face-off. Face-off. Oh, dug out by Marchand. He wanted that one. Sent to the corner. Puck loose, picked up again by Lewis Palmer. It's loose in front. Nice save. Marchand poked it away. .8 left in this tied game. I know my Uncle Jamie's watching right now, too. I bet you it ain't snowing in Florida. All right, Dylan at center ice. John into the zone. Poked back in by Enzo. Good play by 15. Now sent back to Ozzy. 23 seconds left in the first. Behind the net goes Oz. Sent off of the wall. Picked up by Lewis Palmer. Good hit by Dylan. We have time. Got to get rid of it, though. Chance for one more shot, maybe. Scoots out. 5 seconds. Enzo's just going to rip it back deep, and we will go into the break tied 2-2. New game when we come out in just a few minutes. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. Start of the second period. We're all knotted up at 2. 17 minutes on the board. Clean first period. No penalties either side. Some good hits both ways. Some good hustle. Overall, fairly gentlemanly. All right, face off at center ice. Dylan. Puck sent back in. I was told by Chad, Spoons' dad, that it's the Lewis Palmer Rangers. He said he was almost 100% sure. So I'm going to say it, but if I'm wrong, you know who to blame. Good takeaway by Ozzy. Backhands it. Almost got into the zone, just past John. Now Ozzy's going to take it himself. In goes the big guy. Sent in. Pad save aside. Battle on the boards. Half wall on the far side. Sent back in. Lewis Palmer picks it up. And they're going to ice it. Lewis Palmer played a pretty cool game last weekend, organized by their head coach, a former colleague of mine at the Air Force Academy, Scott Bradley, great guy. Sets up an outdoor night game on Palmer Lake, just a little bit of ways away from here. Draw a big crowd. They played Chaparral. Really fun event from what I heard. Marshy on the draw. Right side of the Lewis Palmer goaltender. Tied up and everybody skates. Picked up, nice play by Alex, sends it back behind the net. Marshy's going to chase it. Flipped up, it's on the rail. Sent back up high. Now into space, neutral ice across center ice. And now into the zone goes Lewis Palmer. Batted aside by Dom. Picked off by Mandeville. We have a whistle, I think it might be offside. Yes, it is. All right, face-off is going to be at the dot. It's going to be Marshy. Marchand basically takes a shot. We're not going to have icing because it certainly hit something. It was fluttering. Mandeville, good hit in the corner. Now sent around behind the net. Sent up high. Keenan's going to go get it. Marshy's there to cover. Picks up the puck. Sends it to the front. Tipped in front. Backhand shot. Mandeville with the goal. Marchand sent the shot in. Mandy with a great rebound, bats it out of the air, and a goal. That's how to get it right back. Nice job, fellas. I, like Borat, I am excited. All right, face-off, center ice, Calvin Parker. Sent back. Enzo's going to get it. Lewis Palmer stays on sides, or they had to tag up just a quick second. Nice play by Parker. While he was on the ice, managed to find a way to poke that puck out of the zone, sent back in by Lewis Palmer. Now behind the net. Sent all the way up. Enzo took a hit. Nice pass up. It goes to Parker. Parker in the zone. Carried in. Now Marshy and Mandy are back out. Yes. With Alex. All right, face-off's going to be at the dot outside of the zone. Marshy's going to be on it. Let's get a face-off win. Get the puck deep. Let's score again. Well, they're sending it. All right, Mandy's going to take the draw this time. Oh, it's a power play. I missed the penalty. First one of the game, Cats are on a power play. I was wondering why they were out so fast. Kept in by Marchand. Here we go. Pass goes to the front. Mandeville's there. Picked up by Lewis Palmer and flipped all the way down the ice. Marshall's going to have to race to get it. Tom picks it up and gives it to Marchand. Here he goes. Across center ice. Now to the far side. Marchand with the puck. Looking for somebody in front. Carries it all the way around. Pass goes up top. Ozzy from the point. Oh no. Cats are going to have to be on the back check. Here we go. Shot. Save, Dom! Huge save by Dom. Pass goes across. Tip to Mandeville by Enzo. Here's Mandy in the zone. Mandy sends it to the front. What a save by Dom. Pinned up against the wall. Sent back out. Marshy's going to get it. Good pass across. Goes to Enzo. Enzo stalls. Gives some time. Sent over to Mandeville. Now to the corner. Mandy with the puck behind the net. Sent all the way down again. Hilly's going to chase it. 13:31 left in the period. 41 seconds still left on the power play for the Sabercats. Hilly's got it. Nice outlet pass. It goes to Jeff. Battle in the corner. It's at the skates. Now sent all the way down the ice again. 25 seconds left on the power play. Puck rolls around to Dom. He stops it. And here goes John. Cicero behind the net. Leaves it for Hilly. Hilly's going to get it started. 15 seconds of time for one more rush for the Cats on this power play. Here goes Dylan into the zone. Uses the wall. Sent all the way down the ice. Hilligoss is going to have to chase. Dom comes out and flips it out of the zone. Nice play by Dom. Back to 5-on-5 hockey after the first penalty of the game. I didn't even catch what it was for. And an icing. All right, faceoff's going to be taken by Calvin. Wrapped around the net, that far side. Picked up by Spoons. Just tipped out of the zone. Sent deep. Cats is going to chase. Sent off. Here we go. Cats on a break. Coker with the puck. In the zone. Passes across. Nice pass by Coker. Behind the net. Coker's hanging out in front. Cats has it. It's covered. Shot saved Dom. And covered up. Calvin's down on the ice, but he's back up. Thanks, babe. All right, Marshy's on the draw. Left side of Dom. Now behind the net, pass goes to the front office. Some skates, that was dangerous. Sent back in, wrapped around the net. Ooh, Kelly gave me a good mint. Big peppermint. All right, now behind the net, wrapped around by Ozzy. Sent up and out of the zone. Taken back in, broken up by Marchand. Now sent to the corner. Ozzy has it. Up to Mandeville. Mandeville tips it out. Alex is going to chase it. If he gets there first, that's some trouble. Kept in by Marchand. Nice pass. It goes to Nyson. Takes it to the middle. Nyson tries to sneak it in. Marchand with the stick lift. Backhand shot and a save. Marshy picks it up again. Takes a hit in the corner. Can't see what's going on. Pass picked off by Alex. Kept in the zone for a second. Good sequence. Hilligoss tries to change directions. Dangerous behind. Sent out by Ozzy. Picked up by the big man. Here we go. Ozzy across center ice is going to send it deep and in. It's loose. Mandeville on the rebound. Had a chance. Just tipped away by the Lewis Palmer player. They have a 3-on-nobody. Cats got caught on a change there, but man. If we had 9 lives, there'll go at least a couple of them. Flipped out of the zone by Mandeville. It's going to chip down. Dylan's going to chase it. There's not going to be icing. Dylan does a good job battling for the puck. It's picked off by Sam. There is a penalty. Might be matching. I don't know because I didn't see it. It certainly looks like the officials are taking 2. They are. So matching penalties, still playing even strength. All right, Marchand's going to come out as the center to replace Dill. Face-off sent to that near side half wall, now into the zone just past Enzo. To the corner it goes. Sent around to Jeff, backhands it up the wall. Pass goes out to Marchand, across center ice goes Marshy. Into the zone, 16, takes it wide. Shot deflected up into the very high boards behind the net. They're cartoonishly large. Shot. Ooh, Marchand ran a little interference in front and a save through traffic. Face-off picked up by Lewis Palmer. Into the zone. Sabercats have it covered. Hilly and Cats were back. Out goes Spoons. Nice pass up the middle. No icing. Puck goes wide. Parker goes to the corner. Just past the puck. Parker on the draw. Face-off sent up high. Hilly Glass is going to get it. Hilly shot in front was tipped. Parker got a piece of that. Nice save. Forced to the outside. Good play by Katz. Now Hilligoss gets taken down in the corner. No penalty. We've seen a couple players lose an edge in that corner. I wonder if there's some strange ice over there. The matching penalties are 1 second different. Someone got an extra second of punishment. Instigator, clearly. All right, Marshy on the draw. Set in front, picked up by Alex. Here goes Nyson. Nyson and Mandeville headed down the ice. Puck sent deep around the boards. It goes to Mandeville. Wrapped around to the far side now. Alex is going to chase it and get it in the corner. Mandeville picks it up, sends it over to Alex. Change of direction. Good play by Alex. Shot goes into the front. All right, 21 seconds. Now they match. Left on this matching penalty call. 8:33 left. 3-2 is your score. Good guys. On a great goal by Ian. Face-off win by Marchand. Goes back to Ozzy. Ozzy shoots through traffic. That made it all the way through. Nice shot. Great save. Sent back in by Enzo. Smart play. Behind the net goes Mandy. Marchand's going to try to go get it. Chipped up just a little and just past the skates of Ozzy. That's going to get picked up by Alex. 22 trips over the blue line. That darn thing comes up sometimes and just snacks you, grabs your skates. Down you go. All right, this is a real hockey rink. They are playing the Tragically Hip right now, and I'm the only person in the building that knows that, except for the guy playing it. Nice shot by John off of the faceoff win, kept in by the Sabercats. Nice play, jumping that route by Hilly. Good hit on the near side by Calvin. Now sent across, Sammy puts on the brakes, keeps the puck, takes it in front. He has a little bit of room to roll. Backhand, oh, and what a save out of midair for Dom. Nice little pickoff by Lewis Palmer, but a way better glove save by Dom. All right, Dylan's out of the box. We got him back. All right, Dill's going to be on the draw. Face off at everybody's feet, now sent up high. Sent back wide of the net. Behind Sam, chips it out. That's a race. John's going to get there first. Here's a chance for a shot. John with the shot, and the net's off. Net was off, but as Dylan was coming down there, how convenient. That's a bummer. Might have had a chance on the rebound. Pretty much every shot that's gone in towards the goaltender has become a rebound of some kind. Cat's got to be ready in front of the net, and Dylan was there. All right, Dill's going to be on the draw, 7:38, right side of the Lewis Palmer goaltender. Loose at the feet of everybody. Poked away. Good play by Dill. Here's John, shot again. Just a little bit wide. Near side on the half wall, where I can't really see. It's not like Ice Ranch bad. There's just one spot where, from where I'm standing, you can't see. All right, puck goes all the way down the ice. Hilligoss backhands it up the wall to Jeff. Sent back into the corner. Now around, good break up in front of the net by Hilligoss. Behind the net goes Jeff. Wraps it up. Sent to the middle to space, and now here goes Hilly. Hilly over the blue line. Uses the boards. Sent deep by Dylan. Cats are in the zone. They're going to get time for a little bit of a change. Sam's going to hang on to it just long enough. And behind the net, Hilly. Pass goes up. Bounces off of Coker's stick. Oh, off of the linesman. Ow. Shot wide. Puck now sent in. Going to be controlled by Enzo in front of the Ranger bench. They're offside. Now they're back on. Uh-oh, another skate lost. It's that same area. Cats are going to have to battle and go get it back. Go get it back, boys! Come on! Is it that bad? I'm just kidding. Thank you. All right, Marshy at center ice on the draw. Won by Marchand, sent back to Ozzy. Now across to Enzo. Enzo sends it up, down into the zone, and we're in. Another weird bounce. What is going on? Marchand sends it to the front. It's loose. Chance for a shot just past Enzo. He's going to chase it. Good hit by 15. Assistance by Mr. Nyson. Buck scoots out. 77's going to grab it. Sent around the boards. Marchand and Ozzy chase it. Sent back in. Another weird bounce in the corner. Puck keeps popping out. Nyson flips it. Ozzy's going to keep it in. Backhands it back again. Set up. Again in front. Another tip just wide. Nice tip by Mandeville. Marshy with the screen and Mandy with a nice tip just missed the net. And it goes up into the netting. Okay, here goes Dylan. Face off. Picked up by Lewis Palmer. Battle in the corner by Sam. Picked up again. There's Dill. Brings it to the corner. Wraps it back around. Picked up by Sammy. Leaves it back behind. Hilligoss is going to take it to the corner. Behind the net. Cicero. Hilly's going to go to the corner. Nice hit by 7. Sent up high. Sam's going to shoot it through traffic. Another nice tip in front. Just wide of the net. Cats are doing it the way they're supposed to. Lots of traffic in front, tipping the puck, looking for rebounds. They're going to get theirs. Puck bounces behind the goaltender. Pass was picked off by Keenan. Now across it goes. Behind the net, Sam. Sent up on the near side, now to the corner. Keenan behind the net. 4:13 left in the second. Knotted up at 3. Nice little poke away by Dylan. It's going to be John. Gets there first. Looking for something in front. Sent around the boards. Picked off by Sam. Sam's all over the place. All right, puck behind the net. Sorry for the delay. Shot. Too much traffic. Well over Dom's head. Now we get a change. Marshy, Mandy, and Alex are going to come out. Marchand wins it, loose at the skates, picked up by Alex, sent around the ice, over to Mandy. Mandy tips it. Oh, it was almost a perfect pass, but that puck just did not settle. Great idea by Mandeville. That was right at Alex. But like I said, the puck was bouncing, so Alex couldn't get a handle on it. Pass from Marchand to Mandeville. Puck flips up in the air, moves its way out of the zone. Sent across the ice. Into the zone goes 13. Good hit by Enzo. Katz gets it in the corner. Now to Marchand. Marchand on the half wall on the near side. He gets into space. Across center ice. Cody into the zone. Here he goes. Almost in the middle. Broken up, but Katz almost had a chance there. Kept in the zone. Whoa! Give me a break. Come on. Give me a break. I'm going. He said, come on. Just walk away. Fucking blown up. I actually heard it.
Yeah, I heard Cody say that was on. It was on.
All right, welcome back to Colorado. Outstanding officials. Once again, here we go.
Castle Blue penalty to number 16, Cody Marchand. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike. Lewis Palmer is on the power play.
Cody goes down.
That was a little sensitive.
Power play goal scored by number 14. Colin Saber, assisted by number 18. Luke
All right,
Bradley, and
Sam
5, Sebastian
on the
Sack.
wall. Battle for the puck on the half wall. Sent back up high. Tipped away. Puck sent in front, picked up by Lewis Palmer. Flipped all the way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing. All right, Calvin out on the draw. Puck scoots out of the zone, picked up by Ozzy. That puck was spinning like a quarter. Sent back in. Coker chases it. Now out into space. Into the zone goes 22. Shot wide. Near side, 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the second period. Lewis Palmer now skates it into the zone. Wrapped up in front, poked away by Dom. All right, Killers are out. All right, face-off's going to be taken by Mandeville, right side of Dom. Enzo now in the corner. Sends the puck up the boards. It bounces out of the zone. Good play by Enzo. Mandeville, the pest in the zone. Marchand in space. That's picked off. Now Mandeville's going to have a rush. Mandeville's going to get a chance. What a play by 10. 38 seconds left in the period. 132 left on the power play. So on the kill. Picked off again by Mandeville. Mandeville's going to take it in the corner. Across center ice. Chased by Marsh to the outside. Now Enzo behind the net. Good hit by Enzo. 13 seconds left in the period. Tipped. Marchand's going to try to get a hold of that puck. Poked away. First by Manny, then by Jeff. Pass went to the front, but brushed aside by Dom. And there's the whistle. Okay, we're back. 17 on the board here in this third period. Cats will be killing a penalty here. Still 55 seconds left on it. Killers should be out there, Marshy and Mandy. I'm not sure what the D pair is. It's usually Ozzy and Enzo. Here's Oz. We need one more. Here's Enzo. There we go. All right. All right, face off at center ice. It's going to be Mandeville. Sabercats need to get a goal back as fast as they can. A shorthanded one would be wonderful right now. Marshy and the Pest in the zone. Puck is loose. Marshy's going to pick it off. Lets it go to the corner. Oops. The ref that just called the penalty just pushed Cody on his way by. Shot on Dom. Shot saved, Dom again. That's how to use your head, big guy. I want to see that one on film. Yep. Ah. All right, puck on that near side on the half wall. Shot through traffic, save Dom again. It's wide. Mandeville's going to get there on the boards, flips it out of the zone. Marchand's going to chase it. Still the Pest. Now back in their zone. Marchand tries to jump it. Good play by 16, taken out now by 14 for Lewis Palmer. Back to 5-on-5. Sorry, I'm chewing on a mint. If you hear crunches, it's not static. All right, puck now goes behind. Near side in the corner. Up the half wall, bounces almost out of zone. Good play by 27 to keep that one in. Marchand spits it out of the zone. Now Alex. Alex on 4 Lewis Palmer players. Now taken in behind the net. Excuse me. Dylan in the corner. Clears it around. It goes to Ozzy. In the corner where I can't see. Moves it up the boards. Now John Cicero. Here he goes in the zone. Nifty little pass across. Went to Dill. Now sent all the way down. Into the zone. Slap shot. That was a mile wide. Had some steam on it. That's going to be picked off. Nice play by Sam. Get your second one, Sam Lehman. Come on, buddy. I got to take a break here. I'm coughing. I cannot get rid of this cough. It's been like weeks. All right, face-off's going to be Parker. Sent out into space, picked off by Enzo up high. Scoots out, shot, save again, Dom. Dom's made some big ones tonight. Parker on the face-off. Sent to the corner, won by Calvin, nice win by twos. Spoons gets it out, nice pass. And an icing. I wish we were doing Banner Car together. All right, face off taken by Marshy, right side of Dom. Face off won by Marshy and sent to the corner. Picked up by Enzo. Enzo sends it up a little bit higher. Right through the front. Tipped on its way. Alex is going to get it out of the zone. Mandeville's going to press. Marchand's, oh, I thought he was going to pick that one off. Just a little bit wide of him. Another weird bounce. Now puck sent up. Going to be a shot in front, wide of the net. Rebound, loose in front, picked up by Enzo. Kept in the zone. Now up the boards we go. Right in front of Alex. Nice little tip by Ozzy. Ozzy's going to take it in. There he goes. Backhand shot. Sent to the corner. Mandeville's going to handle it. Sent back up. It's going to be Alex. Leaves it back for Marchand. Marchand's going to have a chance. A shot through traffic. It's loose again in front. Mess in front. Got to race back to get it. Ozzy's going to get there.
Go now.
Sent across to Marshy. Marchand finds a lane. Tipped over to Alex. Nice little backhand move by Nyson. Sent back up and out of the zone, and Ozzy's going to send it back into the corner. Picked off by Marchand in front of the Lewis Palmer bench. He's going to go to that near side, flipped up in the air. We have an ice. It's a rolling puck, and that's going to work for the Cats. We're going to be on a face-off. Dylan's going to come out and get it. 12:30 left in the third period. 4-3 is your score. All right, Dill's going to be on the draw. Big face-off for Anderson. He's going to win it. Yes, he does. Right back to Sam. Sam sends it up high. Oh, it's just picked off on its way to Hilligoss. Cats has it covered in the zone. In front of Dom. Dom makes the save. Contested in the corner. That's going to be set in front. It's picked off by Hilligoss. Taken away by Lewis Palmer. Now taken wide. Smothered by Dom. 12:09 left in this third period. Battle for the puck, picked up by Lewis Palmer. Pass to the front was broken up by Dillon. Still controlled, shot made it through, rebound. What a play by Dillon, net's off. Nice save by Dom, great play on that far side too by Dillon.
Good job, boys.
Face-off sent to the far side by Calvin. He's going to go pick it up in the corner, now over to Jeff. Jeff behind the net. Calvin just took a stick up high. It was an accident, but I think he got him just underneath the ear. He's all right. What a play by Enzo into the zone. Ooh. Offside on that far side. I have finally stopped coughing.
Go, boys. Come on.
All right, here goes Marshy on the draw. On the dot. Almost in the zone. Marchand wins it, sends it over. Alex drops it deep. Good face-off win. Behind the net, chased by Mandeville. Mandeville's going to pick it off. Alex is going to go get it. Tries to send it back to Mandy. Marchand's going to jump it. Good pursuit. Sabercats want the puck on this possession for sure. Sent back to the front. Poked back in by Enzo. Marshy goes to the half wall. Sent back out and almost back in. Marchand's going to dig it out. He gets it, takes it to the middle. Looking for a chance at a shot. Sends it back in. Just wide off of the glass on the deflection. Enzo picks it up, sends it to the front, picked off on its way. Alex is there, sends it back deep. Alex is going to do it again right over to Enzo. Alex is going to have to try to do it again, and he does. Sabercats are offside. They got to tag up. Tag up, tag up, tag up. And we're back. Good call by the linesman. That scooted out by a foot or so. Picked off by Dylan. Sent back in just past Mandeville. Up in the air. Picked out. Good stick lift from the backside by Dylan. Anderson's been all over the puck tonight too. Shot smothered by Dom. 10:06 left in this third period. 4-3 is your score. Still lots of room for the Sabercats to score. They just got to find a little bit of momentum, get it back. Ozzy on that far side. Puck dug out by John Cicero. Nice move with the stick. Sent across. It's going to go to Sam off of the boards. Oh, no, it took a bounce. Puck sent back. Tipped on its way in and picked up by Lewis Palmer. Lost the puck, almost turned into a shot on his own goaltender. Dylan just says, I wanted to shoot that. All right, Parker's going to be on the draw. Let's see if we can find the back of the net. Face off, sent to the corner. Good battle by Hilly. Hilly's all over it. Sauced out. Sent back. Ozzy's there. Good hit at the blue line. Parker's going to go back and pick up that puck behind Dom. In the corner where I can't see. Lots of bodies. I hear slams and sticks, but now I see it again. Out by the blue line, kept in by the Rangers. Shot saved Dom again. Just south of 9 minutes at 8:58 left here in this one. Picked off by Calvin. Here he goes, takes it wide, trying to send it deep. Into the zone, nice move by 14. Shot, rebound, another chance. Picked up. Ozzy sends it up to Spoon. Spoons is going to grab it. Sends it deep. Fresh legs on the ice. Out comes Marshy. Into the zone he goes. No ice. Up to Marchand. Marchand backhands it up. Mandeville a little bit farther. Sent back in. It's going to be picked up. Nice move by Katz to the inside. Another nifty move just past Marchand's stick. Marshy's going to pick up the man in front of the net. What a play by Ozzy. Puck picked up. Marchand's going to pick it off in front. Sends it over to Mandeville. Mandeville passes over to Nyson. Alex is going to get there. He's in the zone. Nyson's going to have a chance. A shot deflected high up into the netting. All right, Dill's going to be on the draw. Picked up by Lewis Palmer, sent around to the near side. It's going to be picked up by Enzo. 7:45 left in the third. Kept in, nice play by Cicero. One hand, goes to the outside, shot for John, just wide of the net. Nice stick work by Cicero. Into the front, picked up again. Just got caught up in the skates on the way to the goaltender. 7:24 left. Funny bounce goes right to Dillon. Another shot blocked. Backhanded back in by Enzo. Sent out. Kept in by Enzo again. Heikkila takes a hit after the play. Puck sending wide. Bounces out. Near side half wall. Lehman's got it. Leaves it for Enzo. Enzo into the zone. Heikela's taken it a long distance a couple of times tonight. Puck at center ice. Behind the net, backhanded around, it goes to Katz. Katz sends it up. .6:15 left in the third period. Katz got to find a way. They're still working out there. Shot saved Dom. Now flip deep. Lewis Palmer's going to get back on side. Off. Well, we are the two smartest people in the room. All right, Sabercats on a change. Marshy's coming out. Alex is out. Mandy is out. Keenan and Hilly back on D. Wicked weird bounce in the corner. Made its way all the way back over to Dom. Thank goodness he was paying attention. Covered it up. Marshy on the draw. Picked up by the Sabercats. No, Lewis Palmer somehow ends up with it. Backhanded again in front, broken up by the Sabercats. Mandeville was there, along with Hilligoss. It's wrapped in deep, sent back around near side. Poked up by Alex. Play broken up by Marshy, and he got a piece of that puck with his skate. 5 minutes left in this third period. Still plenty of time. Nice pickup by Alex. He's going to run with it. Nyson across center ice. In he goes. Marchand stays on side. Mandeville's going to go get it. Marchand removes the puck from the player. Gets it to Alex. Alex back up to Marchand. Marchand's going to try to find some space. Nice pass across. Pass in front. Shot. Mandeville. Nice pass by Keenan. Good shot just to stick in the way. Deflected it up high. Ozzy's going to get it there. Nice tip in front. Sent back in. Marchand breaks it up enough so Keenan can get it. Shot again through traffic. Love the shots. Love the shots. Battle on the boards. Alex. Now Mandy. Alex again. Puck's still sort of moving. Scoots out. Mandeville's going to get it. Goes behind the net. That clear is broken up by Marchand. Again, we got some heavy legs on the ice. Trying to catch him in a change. Nyson gets it back. 4 Sabercats together on the side, gloved out. And we're going to have a face-off. Go, Sammy. Come on. That puck is sent deep. Enzo's going to chase it to the corner. Sabercats need to be taking some big, deep breaths on the bench. Pass sent to the front. Just a little bit ahead of the Lewis Palmer skater. That was a dangerous situation. Ozzy pokes it to the corner. Now behind the net. To the corner goes Dill, wrapped around the back. Enzo's going to get there. Sent up to the blue line. All right, Mandy, Marchand, and Nyson are coming back out. I don't know where Murph is. Murph, we miss you, buddy. I'm sorry I didn't say it earlier. All right, here's Marshy on the draw. Sent to the far side. Wrapped in behind. Marchand's going to go get it. Picks it up behind Dom. Backhands it up. Sauce pass goes to Alex. Alex now half wall. Across center ice. Sent back deep, and that's going to be an icing and a face-off down the other side. That's good luck there for the Sabercats. We'll take that all the way down the ice. Come on, fellas, let's get one now. Come on, boys. All right, Marshy on the draw. Sent to the half wall, near side. Marchand pursues it. Digging out the puck. Contested, still along the boards. Both players trying to kick it down the wall. Finds Mandeville behind the net. Pass goes in front. Marshy was there. Good chance. Offside. There's a little girl that has a scream that is like almost the exact pitch of a whistle. So every time I hear her scream, I think there's a whistle going. It's almost like exactly the same. Anderson wins the faceoff, sends it over to Ozzy. 2 minutes. Let's keep an eye on Dom. One more rest for the Marchand, Mandeville, and Nyson line. Wrap back around. Picked up by Enzo. Enzo sends it up. Nice chip out by Sam. And now here goes Dylan. Dylan into space. Tries to take a shot. Too much traffic. Puck sent back around. It goes to Sammy. Flipped way up in the air. On the rail in the corner. Picked up again by Dylan. 1:30 left. Still keeping an eye on Dom. He's still there. Sam passes over to Ozzy. Ozzy turns and shoots. Loose again. Nice poke check by number 14. Dangerous. We got to get back. We got to get back. What a back check by Enzo. Look at him go. Shot goes in. It's gloved up. 1:14. And we're going to have a face-off. All right, big face-off. It's at Marchand's feet. Sent in, covered up again by Dom. 1:11 in this third period on the board. Let's see if the Cats can get a goal. Marshy on the draw again. Wins it. Sent to Hilligoss, but then dribbled its way past and went to Dom. He's going to cover it up. Third time's a charm, Cody Marchand. Here we go. Face off at everybody's feet. Won by the Sabercats. Dug out. Nice job by Nyson. Here goes Alex. Into the zone. Loses a skate.
1 minute left in the period.
Dom's still in. Pass goes to Marchand in front. Marchand gets bundled. Sent back in 50 seconds. Still plenty of time. Mandeville's going to go get it. That goes up into the net. Timeout, Sabercats. I saw it. Is this like the NBA when you call a timeout, they take the ball and they bring it all the way down where you want it?
the puck's where we want it. So
Okay. But if it would have been the other way?
Come on, boys.
They can keep their net empty if you want. Alrighty, here we go. Big face-off. We have an empty net. We got Ozzy on the draw. I love it. Come on, big guy. Ozzy wins it, sends it over to Alex. Chipped up, loose in the air. Sent all the way down the ice. It's going to be an icing. We're going to get another whistle and another face-off. All right, who's out there for the boys? We got Enzo, we got Sam, we got Cody, we have Ian, we have Alex, and we have Ozzy Pinello. Again, on the face-off. Ozzy won the first one. Wins another one. Goes over to Ian, just rolled through. Just went a little bit behind him. Sent deep. Sabercats are going to have to get it. We have an empty net. Picked up by Ozzy. Nice play by Oz. Sends it up. Sammy. No, I'm sorry. That's Alex. Leaves it for Marchand. Marchand shoots! Loose in front, covered up. Nice play. Nice pass back. 17.2 on the board. Good save in traffic by the Lewis Palmer goaltender. We're going to have another face-off. Same situation. Marshy's going to take it this time. He's the right-handed face-off guy. Won by Marchand. Sends it over to Alex. 15 seconds on the board. Pass goes across to Enzo. Enzo shoots it. It's loose in front. Oh, man. Another good opportunity. Marchand sends it back a little bit behind the net and up into the netting. Clock scorekeeper's doing a good job stopping it at the whistle. This has got to be a stressful situation. 5.8. There's time. Marshy's going to be on the draw again.
Come on, boys.
One shot off of the faceoff on net and a whistle, and the clock stops again. Ooh. .1. Just enough time for a touch and a shot. Marchand tries to win it. Puck goes all the way down.